we are also, there is one more topic which we are touching constantly is the Industry 5.0. We already have been trying to figure out how to implement Industry 4.0. Now there is new buzzword which is Industry 5.0. Ravindra, would you like to enlighten us with that?
So thank you. So before I get to Industry 5.0, I just want to extend sincere compliments to Sujata and entire Manufacturing Today team for putting up this great conference together. If India has to realize Prime Minister's vision of developed economy by 2047, or for that matter, $10 trillion economy by 2030, the manufacturing sector has got a great role to play and its share is on decline. And I think events like this actually step up the whole momentum in the manufacturing sector. Now coming back to your question, see what we have seen is Industrial Revolution 1, 2, 3. There has been a spacing of almost a century. Now, or 50 years. Now we are seeing from 2011 where manufacturing 4.0 concept was mooted, even before, as Aditi pointed out, that its full prowess is leveraged. We are already talking about Industry 5.0. And how it is different? All earlier industrial revolutions did a fantastic job of poverty eradication, bringing quality of life up, reducing mortality and so on and so forth. All that progress and developments, however, have come at the expense of environment and the evils of climate change. We are already witnessing climate calamities. So Industry 5.0 is actually a concept where we are going to see the coexistence of humans and robots, which we call cobots. And more importantly, the bioeconomy part of it, which we talk circular bioeconomy. So basically from cradle to grave, or for that matter, what you get from farm, it goes back to the farm. So bioeconomy has got a tremendous role to play. And that's where I think going forward, if we factor in the environment aspect, the people, profit, planet aspect in the entire Industrial Revolution 5.0, probably we are talking about sustainable development. So in times to come, we are looking forward to a very exciting phase where digital advancement will coexist with the bioeconomy, where renewable resources will be put to use, reduce, recycle, reuse, replenish, replace will be the new mantras. It's a doctorate level topic, we can go on, but I think that for starters is about Industry 5.0 enhanced version, which manufacturing sector sooner than later will have to embrace.
Thank you, Ravi. Why is net zero goal so important for manufacturing industry?
I represent a company called Praj Industries, and we are into providing the technology-led EPC solutions for production of low carbon fuels, which is basically ethanol. So few quick points I want to make, because you asked what do each one of us do. So we produce technologies that decarbonize the transportation sector. Manufacturing, or rather industry and transportation, are the top two sectors of energy consumers as well as greenhouse gas emitters. So if we take endeavors on war footing to decarbonize the sector, it will do planet a world of good. Now I slightly beg to differ that the IC game is over. It won't be, because the aviation industry is yet to take off in a green fuel space. So while we are making great progress, India has achieved 10% ethanol blending target 5 months ahead of the time. And now we are heading towards 20% ethanol blending, and sooner than later we will have a flex fuel policy where you will have a biofuel driven engines in any combination. So that's a paradigm shift, and that will decarbonize the sector. So I think that's one. But quickly on a sideline, we are also making biochemicals and materials which are more circulating carbon and which are more environment friendly and less toxic. But in the opening comments, you made a great point on the ESG. And I just want to quickly dwell on it before I give it to my colleagues. If you are a public listed company wanting to restructure the capital, if you are a private sector company wanting to go public, if you are a startup wanting to get funding, everywhere investor community will ask only one question: how ESG compliant you are. What are your carbon footprints, energy footprints, utility footprints? What are you doing to reduce them? How are you creating employment at the bottom of the pyramid? How are you developing jobs in the rural community? How are you complying with the latest legislations, for that matter, BSPR reports, and some of the fantastic steps that the government is taking towards this net zero ambition? So I think the point here is carbon neutrality is not a matter of choice anymore. Harnessing renewable energy is not a matter of choice anymore. How fast we can go there and how we can leverage our technology advances to get that far is the important point. And I think my friend was talking about business case, and there won't be at the beginning of the product curve. But then the cost of climate calamities, climate disaster runs in trillions of dollars. And somewhere we know that as human beings, we are contributing to it. So we cannot be looking at new green, clean technologies purely from the business or financial viability route till the time it hits economic sense. Government has freed numerous feedstock, for that matter, agricultural waste.
I will tell you. Yes, yes.
Government has freed the spoiled grain, rotten grain. So anytime, anywhere, ethanol is the market
No,
that
it
will
is a
happen
must.
in India.
Ethanol is coming. It's
sooner.
a must.
So the
1G,
days of
2G,
transport,
3G is a must. But you have to transport only in the hydrogen vehicle.
so the days of transporting ethanol from one corner to another are gone. Ethanol will be produced in every corner of the country.
What is the demand for low carbon product, both domestically and internationally?
Great point, because the solar panels, wind turbine blades, and the batteries, post their life cycle, how they are going to be eco-friendly disposed is a question that we have unanswered today. So I think you make a great point there, that how is the disposal.